you said that he went to Denver and he went to that PTSD thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how did he come back? You said he came back and seemed like he was worse.
Yeah, it brought out it brought out a lot of things that he'd forgotten. And when they're up there, they make him talk about everything. So a lot of things came back that he blocked. You know, some of his friends getting killed and whatnot. But like I say, in the long run, it's helped him quite a bit. Vietnam War, it wasn't, what can you say? They weren't heroes. They were put down for it, so it was kind of kept hush-hush.
How about when people, like how your husband came back before it ended, how were they treated when they got back?
He was treated very badly, yeah. He was called a baby killer. Even his best friend called him a baby killer and stuff like that. But, no, it wasn't pleasant for him at all. He would have nightmares, and I would have to wake him up because he'd be screaming. And but he would never, he still wouldn't talk about it. So it was hard, you know, hard to really realize what he had been through. One time he got real sick with the flu and he had a high fever and he thought he was back in Rome. And it scared my kids because they were about 12, 14, 12, 15, something like that. So they had seen a side of him that they'd never seen before. You know, so it affected him quite a bit.
So has your husband had any counseling or support?
Yeah, he went to, now that the Iraq war and Afghanistan war, that's when things really got bad for him. Nightmares just about every night and sleepwalking and whatnot. But they had a PTSD program in Denver, and he went up there. He was there for 7 weeks, and after that, I was sorry that he went because it seemed like it made him worse. But he's getting a lot of counseling, and he started a PTSD alumni here in Pueblo, and it's the effects. How can I put it? It's helped him in the long run. And now he's able to talk to me about stuff, and just sit there on the couch. And like he was in the daze, he was in another world, you know. And I'd just leave him alone because there was nothing I can do to get him out of it.
You just sit there for, was there anything that triggered it or anything?
Yeah, there's a lot of war movies and stuff like that. And then a lot of the papers, the articles about the kids coming back. And he's right now at this point in his life, he's helping a lot of soldiers when they come back. They need help. Right now at this point in his life, he's helping a lot of soldiers when they come back. They need help. I mean, he's getting calls from people that we don't know, you know, because he's in the Veterans Council now, and military affairs and whatnot. So the things that he's been through has helped him to help other the younger kids that are coming back.
Coming back from Iraq and
Mhm.
things like that.
I guess a couple of nights he got up and he thought there was Viet Cong outside, and he got an axe handle and walked around the house to make sure there was nobody there, you know. And I was afraid he was gonna start walking, you know, down the highway or something in his t-shirt or whatever, you know. And but counseling has gotten me through that too. He's still has nightmares, and the thing about it now is I have to be careful when he has nightmare. I can't just touch him and wake him up anymore because he starts swinging, and so now I have to get up out of bed and kind of grab his toes and wake him up. You know, when I married Butch, I said it was for life, and this has been tough. But I would advise any wife, if they love their husband that much, to hang in there and get him some help. And just don't give up on him. You know, they did have counseling. I tried to get him into it about 30 years ago. But I guess it really wasn't a whole lot, and he was stubborn, and he just wouldn't go. He says he didn't need help. But I think all the kids coming back, all the men and women coming back, definitely need help.
Do you think now that they're getting it?
Yeah, if they know where to go. You know, that's why my husband is so involved in all this stuff. Because a lot of them just don't know where to go or who to turn to or what. Mostly for the wives. They have classes, therapy classes for the wives, because the wives of veterans that have been over in the wars and that, they get what's called secondary PTSD. You know, it affects the wives also. And just to get some help and go to counseling and stick by a man or a woman. You know, don't give up on them. They have marriage counseling for couples that are having problems. Then they have all women counseling. So yeah, it's helped.